Hey guys, happy Saturday. I'm here to give you the astrology forecast for the week of Sunday, October 5th through Saturday, the 11th. Two overarching themes this week are about new downloads coming through to us about solutions, creative solutions, but solutions because we're inherently in living in a time that's challenging. So we've got both this kind of challenging aspect, and then we've got this kind of cosmic, peripheral, new ways of seeing things, new ways of understanding things, new ways of knowing things. We also have a full moon this week. I will put out a separate podcast for that. But let's go ahead and get started with Sunday the 5th. We have Venus by quintile Chiron. So Venus is in Virgo, Chiron is in Aries, and this is about creative transformation. This is about embracing the things that are present in our lives. And simply by being present, have you ever noticed that when something, if you can stop telling the same story again and again and again and invite a shift, the universe will bring a breath of fresh air. We also have Luna herself conjunct Saturn in Pisces on Sunday, and we have Uranus quintile the North Node. So this is going to bring us some, again, new ideas, transformative ideas about how to raise up and over and move beyond the perceived challenges in our world. And it's about our power within the collective. So simultaneously the I am self, but also this inextricable interconnection, and how both are necessary, and both are coming online in an even bigger way. On Monday the 6th, we have the full moon. Like I said, I'll do a separate um, broadcast and a podcast for that. But it's worthwhile to know that we have Mercury at 0 degrees of Scorpio. Mercury just enters Scorpio. And Mercury is the first thing it does is it's going to be quincunx Neptune and Aries. And one of the main themes there is if it doesn't feel good, don't amplify it. This is the part of the downloads that's coming through this week is about how we choose to be and see and operate. And that doesn't mean ignore, it doesn't mean roll over, it just means don't go on autopilot. And again, there's this sense of peripheral vision. There's this sense of if we're willing to lift the needle up on the record player. I might be dating myself with this analogy, but if you've ever seen a record player, you can skip a song by just lifting that needle up and hitting the next little divot in the record, and it plays a different song. So if we're willing to take a breath of fresh air and look around and just entertain that maybe there's another way of perceiving that is only just beginning to come online. That's part of the beauty of this full moon, and that's part of the beauty that encompasses this whole week. On Tuesday the 7th, we have Mercury now at 1 degree of Scorpio, both sextiling Jupiter in Cancer as well as squaring Pluto in Aquarius. So this is simultaneously about using our intuition to see and to navigate and trusting our intuition. Also, Pluto's reminding us that nothing is finalized yet. We are in the middle of a massive transformation, so it is hardly the time towards the end of 2025 to just say that's it. My stakes in the sand. This is where I'm staying. This is what's true. This is a leveling up. We're kind of acclimating to the energies that are coming through. On Wednesday, October 8th, which is one of my favorite days, 108, a blessed day in general. We have Venus in Virgo sextiling Jupiter, and we also have Mercury in Mercury sesquiquadrate the North Node, and Mercury, as I mentioned, is in Scorpio. And so these are going to give us some opportunities for growth, opportunities for alignment and realignment, opportunities for expansion. But the expansion comes because we're deeply entwined with our emotional intelligence. Caveat that's coming through, we also have Mercury by quintile Saturn in Pisces, and the Sun sesquiquadrate Uranus. And this means that there's going to be, again, creative ways of moving through things that seem like these just inextricable roadblocks. And so this is a time this week in the wake of the full moon for us to realign, for us to seek balance, for us to seek balance, as above so below, as within so without. So it's to seek balance within ourselves first so that we can experience balance and bring balance to this world. On October 9th, which is Thursday, we have uh, Venus is quincunxed to Chiron, and this is about strength and balance by embracing the challenges. So this is part of the message here is stay present, take good care of yourself, stay truthful, and continue to look for things on the periphery, new ways of looking, new ways of being. We also have Mars sesquiquadrate Saturn. So this is inviting us to use our personal presence, not only for the good of ourselves, but for the good of all. And when we do that, when we take care of ourselves, but also really lean into what am I co-creating here? What am I giving my energy to? What am I not going to give my energy to? Which brings us to Friday, October 10th. We have Mercury by quintile Neptune and the Sun quincunx the North Node. So more new ways to see and know truth. And this is going to be, instead of wondering and instead of doubting and instead of having like a maybe in terms of trusting our intuition, really being coming online and being able to trust ourselves. And trusting ourselves, trusting our intuition, because we're moving through a time that's all about harmonization, justice, a higher octave of balance. And then finally on Saturday, the 11th, we have, besides the full moon, this is the other biggest aspect of this week, we have Venus in Virgo opposing Saturn in Pisces. So this also points to some challenges and some things that we're going to see that might be up for revision around Venus's themes of justice and balance and harmony. And this is not a time to give up. It's not a time to throw in the towel, nor is it a time to just full steam ahead charge at something because we have to blow off some gas. It's a time to really stay with the compass within. Look for new ways of perceiving things. Look for new ways of talking about things. Look for new ways of vibrating about things. These times, the end of this year, is so powerful. It's so powerful on the one hand, just because all the outer planets are doing all these major aspects. It's so powerful on the other hand, because for the bulk of the population, it's probably overlooked because it feels like in the 3D world, like there's nothing we can really actualize or do. But remember that this physical world, everything we see today is a product of the past, and we are creating tomorrow today. So the more we can embrace that and honor that and be that, the more we're going to really put an extra push of creative juices towards what's going to unfold in next year and the years to come. So super exciting times, super exciting week. Have a blessed week, and I will see you for the full moon on Monday too. All right, I'll put another podcast out. Okay, take care, guys.